What up, YouTube? We're gonna talk about mental health, man. Mental health is the most important thing I feel like that us men need to focus on. We might not be too focused on that. We like to get things done, rush through processes. Uh, just thinking like a man, bro. I know exactly. I know exactly what you guys are going through. I know exactly what other people are going through as well. Um, we got two genders in this life, men and women, but let's talk about the men because this mental health thing is like getting out of hand. Mental health is like the most important, I would say, quality that us men should be, I don't want to say worried about, but just maybe like more aware about. It's tough, man. I know, like, and I know it's tough. Like, you know, you have a certain agenda to keep up. You have goals to hit, um, people to take care of, things that are dear to your heart that you would like to bring out to fruition. And when you don't see those things or get a constant reminder of those things, I know it can be very hard. Um, oh, great. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Um, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to leave that in the video because I'm not cutting shit out. But basically, yeah, man. I mean, I know it's tough, man. I know it's hard. I really, really, within myself, I'm talking to myself now, but I really think that we should take mental health seriously. And I was just watching this video, like last night. It was talking about like men and like how, a couple guys, they showed like two, three, four guys taking care of their families and whatnot, or having a birthday and saying like when the the man took their lives or whatever and whatnot. But um, I just I noticed how I don't want to say lackadaisical or not loving, but how let's say mm, how we're not really worried about like giving men flowers, telling them stuff. Uh, I'm sorry. It was just a tough transition, and I'm getting these calls and stuff. People are calling my phone, my business phone, and calling my regular phone as I'm making this video. But to finish the point off, um, basically, men don't get their flowers. And I was looking at this video by DDG. He was talking about one of the girls were telling him like, "Hey, um, men don't receive their first flower until their funeral." And I have to really think about that and whatnot. And then back to the other video I watched where the three to four guys, they were showing how they took their lives away from, took their own life from their families and whatnot. And it's crazy to me, like we're leaving children behind, that can't take care of themselves. Women, I mean, not women, but females and males behind that can't take care of each other and whatnot. And I did have a mentor back in my uh, early coming up days. I had a mentor that he basically like would take me to church. He was in the choir. He put me in like singing groups or whatever, like Pathfinders, adventure stuff, after school, after church activities. He would like basically, um, hang around with me because I didn't have my dad with me. My dad was in New York, and he just became a cop as well. Like maybe when I was like 12 years old or something like that. So long story short, he took his life in front of his son, or his son basically had to come and see him lifeless or unalived. And yeah, that did something to me because, like, you know, if how can I, like, what's the strongest I could be? Like, if my mentor takes his own life away, the person that I'm supposed to be like looking up to, the person I'm supposed to be like mimicking in life, or the person I come to for a hand of help or a need of help, or the person that's giving me mentorship, you know, does that or commits that is wild. But long story short, uh, you know, his son is gonna be a doctor, a therapist actually at that. Yeah. Um, yeah, so he's studying like health and the brain and mental health, and I understand reasons why. Obviously, according to his, like, to his family or his dad or whatever the case might be, he was like probably like 10 years old when that happened. Um, yeah, it just hit me crazy because basically I'm his mentor now. I'm my mentor's son. I'm his mentor now. So, you know, that whole contendra or whatever the hell you want to call it, that messed me up crazy, bro. So I wanted to really hop on here, really talk about it because I know it's something that men suffer with. I know men suffer with mental health. I know women suffer with mental health. I know mental health is like one of the hardest things, especially for men, because, like, men were like strong, uh, independent, are seeked only to provide. Sometimes this world only cherishes us for things that we can provide, and things that we can offer as men. It's not like that with women. It's totally different with women. I'm sure they have an aspect of that uh, in their nature clause, but right now we're talking to the men. Um, yeah, and I know a lot of men are going through that. So my message today was basically to take care of your mental health. If you have some time to do something you love, do that. Work out, spend time with some friends, or if you have friends, or if you don't have friends, spend time doing something you like. Mental health is like the number one most important thing. And ever since I started putting my mental health first, or putting happiness first as well, or doing things that I enjoyed, life became more enjoyable. I remember the days when this kind of reminds me of like these last couple of days I've been having too. Like, if I don't do something that I enjoy, I snap out of it and I'm like really not enjoying life. So today's message is basically to enjoy life. Take care of your mental health, men or women. Man or woman, take care of your mental health. Do something you love in life. I know this channel is mostly about, YouTube, life advice, and other things I have going in my life, like basketball or uh, stocks or whatever. I know a lot of you guys are interested in that stuff, but today's video is solely on mental health and how important it is for our beings and for our life. And yeah, I just really want to encourage you guys to, you know, if there's something that you think that is going on or that's bothering you, seek mental health, seek therapy, talk to somebody you love, do something you love, man. That's all for today. Quick little message. I wanted to make sure I get a video out. I wanted to make sure I get my feelings out. Continue to stay consistent, positive, and living this life and trying to solve this puzzle of life that we have. I appreciate you guys watching the video, taking 10 minutes out of your day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Don't trust in men, trust in God. Peace.